Okay, so first I'll explain to you what is this all about document type and creating a number range for it. Okay, then you can note down these notes. So first let us try to understand. Okay, for example, we are paying a rent, right? So it's maybe a cash or bank outgoing clearing, right? So what is this called? It's called as a one journal entry or accounting entry, right? So we call as a journal entry, accounting entry when you are into BCom or maybe a CEC, right? Accounting background when you are learning, when you are pursuing your education. But in SAP, the same accounting entry is called as a document. Okay, what is meant by document? A document is nothing but a voucher which contain an accounting entry. So what mean by types then? What is mean by types? Types means we have a different types of accounting entries, right? So for example, we have a vendor invoice. What is so when we post vendor invoice, what is the entry? It will be like GRIR account data or inventory account data to vendor. So we are getting the inventory in and we are supposed to pay the payment to vendor, right? So this is called what? Accounts payable entry, a vendor invoice. But in SAP, for this, the document type will be KR. And for this one, it is SA. Any journal entry, GL entry, it is called SA. If you see any document type, a document type accounting entry, if you see anything in SAP, it is called SA. SA with SA, if anything you find, that is called GL entry. If you see anything in SAP with a KR document type, that is called a vendor invoice or an accounts payable entry. Same way for accounts receivable also, we have a, for example, customer invoice is there. Whenever we sell a goods to a customer, what is the entry? The billing entry will be customer account data to sales revenue. So this is the entry we pass, right? So this is called DR. DR means DR is donates debtors. It's an invoice, customer invoice, receipts, customer invoice. This is called KR means K means vendor, vendor invoice. So likewise, we have a document types for each module wise in SAP Fi. In SAP Fi, how many modules we have? GL, AP, AR, asset accounting, and any material entries, or in accounts payable also we have APP. For that again document type will generate. So likewise we have a many entries like APP and other tools like iDocs and all those stuff we'll discuss later. But for example, APP you can take. Okay, so document types will generate. So what is document type? Document type is a nothing but a voucher which contain accounting entry or business transaction. See, all the business transactions only we're going to post as accounting entry in SAP. Now, so for each one, how SAP is separating with a type, document type. So that is what I give in the notes here. Document type is nothing but a voucher which contain accounting entry. And one more thing, see, if we are posting a entry, then the document type is SCA. So you can only post a GL entry. Okay, if you are using a document type KR, you can use only vendor invoice or KA. Likewise, we have KA, KZ. KZ means outgoing payment to vendor. So likewise, we have a document types here I mentioned. So when you go to, let me log on to SAP. Give me 1 minute. So what GL will allow generally, general ledger accounting is a main ledger, right? So it will receive entries from all the subledgers for the reconciliation purpose, right? So when you go to document type, what is the eco document type? ABA, OBS 7. So go to here. For example, what is the document type? SCA, and double click on this. See here, it is allowed account types. Allowed account types means what kind of entries you can post with this SCA document type. You can post all these entries, asset entries, customer entries, vendor entries, material entries, all those stuff. Okay, so that is only called allowed account types. But whereas if you see the accounts payable document types in SAP, like you can take KR or something, let us see. See KR, vendor invoice. But here you will be allowed to post assets, vendor, material, GL, not customer. Okay, customer will be dealt with a accounts receivable document type, like we have a DR, right? DR, DA, DZ, like that. See, yes. Next, what it will control, it also see this is what it will control. Okay, document type we are trying to post, what it will be allowed, what entries will be allowed, it will be put a check mark here, based on that it will be allowed. And what else, it will be, it also control the number range of a document. See, whenever you purchase in real time, let's take in a real time, if you purchase anything in any shop, if you go to order something, what will happen? First you will give the bill. For every bill, have you noticed there is a one number in bold color on the right hand side in the top? What is that called? It's kind of a cash receipt or invoice number, right? Same way for each accounting entry, we will have a one number. That number, how it will generate? Based on the number range we define for each document type. For example, I'm giving a document type 1000 to 1099 for the GL. So if I post first entry in the general ledger accounting, the accounting entry document number will be 1001. Second entry if you post in GL, 1002, likewise. Okay, so when you define this number range for this one, same way you can define number range for all other document type. For example, KR I'm defining 2000 to 2999. Same way KZ also I'm defining 3000, something like that. So when any invoice you post, first invoice number of vendor invoice will be 2000. If you post second purchase, if you did any other purchase from any vendor, second purchases, it will generate the accounting entry number, document number will be 2001. Like this will generate up to 2999. But you cannot, for example, you see, you given this number range separately for this one separately and this one separately, but this number range you cannot this use for the KR, right? We are giving separate number range for each document type, each kind of module we are giving separately. Okay, that is what control the number range. How to do this? You can do like this. Go to here, click on number range information, you need to give the company code. So let me come back. So for example, let me take SCA. You need to click on this number range. Okay, see here you can go from OBA 7, you can click on this number range and you need to give the company code. See, this configuration is at company code level, so give the company code. I am giving the previous batch company code. You need to click on this change and look at here. See, this is what with the 01 I define number range. So till date how many entries I posted? Around 11 documents is posted. See here 1000 to 1009 is given. Currently how many entries posted in the GL? 1000. So 11 means 11 posted, 11 entries only posted in GL. So likewise you need to give the number range here. So automatically when a user post, when a business accountant post a accounting entry from here, once he chosen here debit, credit and GL account, here amount, and if you click on post, the number will generate automatically from there. How? So let me show you. See, here document type is not showing. Let me enable. See, document type is hidden. Let me, document type will be displayed. You can restart again. See, like this, document type is here, like linking. It has a link with this T code FB50. Okay, so how the number will generate from here? Because we define the number range here, so it will generate automatically the number range. How automatic or not, it will be decided based on here. If you're not checking here, it will automatically pick up this number range. If you put a check mark, means whenever you click on post, so system will ask you to enter your own number, because you're telling the system, do not pick this number range given. I want to assign my own whatever accounting entry I post. That is only called number range, document number range in internal or external. Okay, here I mentioned what is document number range is internal or external. See here, this is external. If I put a check mark, it will become external. Now it's internal by default. If you put a check, do not put a check mark, it is called internal. Internal means it will pick up this number range whenever we post accounting entry. So how it will pick up, sir, all this number range is there because for each document type number range will be there. See, this is called number range. This is number we are giving. This is the range, but with this number we are giving it. What is this number? It's been assigned with the document type, see, 01. Likewise, for each document type, there will be a number will be assigned. With that number we need to assign. See, KR 17. Double click on this. With the 17, I have defined it. See here. So when I post vendor invoice, it will generate with this number. Because I did not put a check mark, system is picking up automatically from this number range. So currently, how many invoices posted? 9 invoices I posted, vendor invoices. Okay. So like this, but here you're not going to create any document type. Okay. So here you can also create a document type if you need, if your project demands. But most of the clients, 90+%, they will use this existing document type only. Okay, so they will not create. If you want, you can create. When you don't find the document type, suppose you have some typical entry which for which SAP is not given. SAP will be giving almost for all the module like GL, AP, AR. For each module, the document types are given. Okay, so you can note down this example. And one more thing, see what it document and what it controls means it will also control the header fields of a document. Header fields means, see, while you're posting, this is called header data. See, this transaction will be used by accountant of the company. They will be posting it accounting entries from GL department. Once you configure SAP, GL team will be posting with this T code here. And while posting, if you want this fields to be make it mandatory, how to make it? You can make mandatory from document type. So what is the entry we are posting? GL entry. GL means document type SCA. So come to here, click on this, double click on this, you can find out. See here, if you put a check mark here, reference number, document number. So when somebody posting entry, even after entering all these fields, if they miss to enter anything, they will get an error. Please fill this field. Please fill this field. Like that, error message will pop up here. Why these fields are important? Why these fields you want to make it mandatory? See, any accounting entry, if you are recording in books or maybe any software, it will have a valid proof. With the hard copy, every accounting entry will be posted into books of account. It may be a software or books with the proof, hard copy. How many of you are aware of this? Every accounting entry will be posted based on the actual business transaction. For example, you spend on some electricity or something you spend, you have a bill, right? You'll be paying it. So that reference number you have to mention here, that invoice number, reference number, hard copy details here. So that if somebody can go and find why this entry posted, what purpose it posted. See, if there is no reference, no hard copy, then anybody can post any manipulation entries also. That's the reason this field, some clients will enable this field for the user to make sure he will be filling it. Without filling, he cannot post it. So note down this up to this one, and one more thing. So for example, we are implementing SAP for the 2023 financial year. After few years, what happened when we go to next year? Obviously, there is a number range you don't have. See, I have mentioned this as a 2023. What about 2024? Once you moved your financial year closed, if you go 2024, you need to post accounting entries. But number range you need to define. Without defining, if you want to extend this, see, there are some number range remain. You want to extend this number range. You want to use the same number range for next year. So there is a one year-end activity. What? That is only called OBH2. With the OBH2, you need to go there. See, you need to go to here OBH2. Here you need to mention the company code and mention which number range. If it is a SA document type 01, how to find out here? Like this number range is there. No? Whether you want to carry forward all this number range, better you can go to this multiple selection and give everything to fiscal year source from 2023 to target. I want to carry forward to 2024 next year. Like this. So multiple number range means you can give here 0, 1, all these things, 14, 15, all this number range. So 0, 1 means SCA. If you want, you can find out like this. Come back. See, SCA means 0, 1. Like this, you need to do the year-end activity so that next year accountants, once it move to April 2024, accountants will be able to post the accounting entries without any issues.